The meaning of grapevine communication is communication held without following a recommended structure in an organization. One of the greatest advantages of grapevine communication is team building and interpersonal relationship. Here in this video, we will discuss some key points relating to grapevine communication. Hey everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we will discuss what is grapevine communication, its type, advantages, disadvantages, and ways to make grapevine beneficiary to the organization. Make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, then please do subscribe and hit on the bell icon to get the notification of latest uploads. And also if you have further queries, feel free to comment them in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get started. So, grapevine communication can be described as a casual and unofficial communication system within an organization. Let us discuss the types of grapevine communication. The first one is the single strand chain, as you can see in the picture. The message is passed from one person to another until the information reaches almost all the concerned people. It's a simple and uncomplicated way to communicate with your colleagues. The more people that are involved, the more filtering there is. A single strand chain is ideal for information to be shared quickly and efficiently. Example, Chinese whisper. The second type of grapevine communication is a gossip chain, as you can see in the picture. In the gossip chain, one person is at the epicenter of the wheel to seek and share information with others. Example, if someone from your class gets selected for the international sports championship, and if you pass it on to your friends, this is also comes in the gossip chain of grapevine communication. The third type of grapevine communication is probability chain, as you can see in the picture. There is a process of sharing information randomly. The recipient too follows a similar random way of sharing the same information with many people in an organization. The fourth one and the last type of grapevine communication is a cluster chain. Almost every social media challenges follows the cluster chain process of communication. Here, a person relays information to a few people who in turn pass it on to the selected people in their network. So these are the four types of grapevine communication. Let us also discuss some advantages of grapevine communication. Grapevine communication also has its set of advantages as discussed below. The first one is grievance redressal. Often during informal meetings, employees are able to talk about their requirements and express their opinions and feelings to others without any hesitation. In a more restricted environment, they may not have raised their issues. This also helps to reduce the turnaround time for conflict to be resolved in an organization. The second advantage is improved relationship among the employees. An informal communication system effectively resolves most of the problems or clashes between the employees and the organization's management. This in turn creates a positive relations among the team and the management. The third advantage is increased efficiency. Employees share their concern and issues openly under the informal system. This helps the management and the organization get precise feedback and solves the problem. Consequently, it helps to develop and improve the efficiency of the employees in an organization. The fourth advantage of grapevine communication is transmission of messages. Grapevine communication conveniently transmits certain messages that can be passed through a formal channel. Whenever the information needs to be used quickly, the manager uses the informal or a grapevine method instead of taking it to the formal channel such as emails. The fifth one and the last advantage of grapevine communication is feedback system. Grapevine also accelerates the feedback system of an organization. If used wisely, grapevine communication can provide valuable feedback to the management, and this input can be used to plan activities for the employees' welfare. So these are the four key advantages of a grapevine communication, but the grapevine communication also has some disadvantages. Let us discuss them one by one. The first one is a risk of misunderstanding. When it comes to informal meeting, employees sometimes don't follow the formal organizational process or the authorization process. This may create misunderstanding among the team members and the management. The second disadvantage is difficult to control. As informal communication has no set rules or policies to be followed, controlling the spread of information can become difficult. This usually means important and sensitive information can get out. So these are a couple of disadvantages of grapevine communication in an organization. The last part of the video is how grapevine communication can be beneficial to the organization. Point number 1, providing real news to the grapevine initiator so that it can be passed on to the people in an organization. Point number 2, considering the grapevine as a pulse feeling tool. Point number 3, contradicting the false rumor in an organization. Point number 4, allowing workers in the decision making process. And point number 5, developing a good organizational climate. So here we have come to an end of this video. I'm sure you must have found the types, advantages, disadvantages, and how grapevine communication can be beneficial to the organization. Do comment and let me know other ways where grapevine communication can be beneficial to the organization. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Sandeep signing off. Thank you for your time.